What does that say? New games? I just had a thought, bro. I just had a thought. It was a thought that I had. Let me mute that. And display, of course, is not going to be. All right, that works. Of course, we're going to get some music in the background. Okay. Comedy videos, they are everywhere. See, what I don't want to do is have background music that's just gonna be a problem, you know? Interesting. All of these different videos that are up here. I am going to look up. Let's see. Nintendo 64 DMCA free music. Well, that's not DMCA free music. We're gonna rock out for at least an hour. Nintendo 64 summer music mix. That was a year ago, 2 years ago. Let's do, okay, that was 8 months ago. 30K views. 8 months, 30K. That one just seemed to work. Dang. Talk about nostalgia. This is the Donkey Kong game. Dang. That looks like... That doesn't really look like Link, per se. That looks like... I can't tell because it's so blurry. But, I figure to make the stream to extend it, what we're gonna do is we're gonna rock out. I want to mess with the webcam real quick. Give it a little bit of zoom. Yeah, it really doesn't have a lot of yeah, the zoom really doesn't affect it too much. Bum 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 ba, da, da, dum. Dang, bro. Used to play I actually didn't used to play Donkey Kong Heavy. I did try to beat it at one point, but that wasn't really the case after a while. After a while, I kind of just got off the game. And so I was just like, yeah, listen, the Nintendo 64 games are probably... There's a number of Nintendo 64 games that I don't remember finishing. There was a 007 Nightfire game. I think it's called Nightfire, Agent Under Fire. It was one of those where like your first mission is you start off at a bank. I was able to make it through like half of the game, and there was this one mission that I just couldn't beat. And then I watched a video of someone else playing the game. And in that game, 007 has like a watch, and the watch has a grapple point. It has like a grapple ability. In order to make it past that part of the mission, you had to grapple onto like this crane thing, and the crane thing would pull you out the tunnel. I literally thought that the only way for me to beat the game was I had to run through the tunnel I could not make it, bro. I tried everything when I was little. I'm like, I've never seen a level in a game that I was stuck like halfway through when I just couldn't beat it. Like I couldn't get out of that mission. Only come to find out that I was playing the mission wrong the whole time. And so for me, I'm like, why isn't it that I can't beat this mission? It was driving me nuts. All of the other missions up until that part, you know, I aced. Like in order for me to really enjoy that game, I got to the point where I literally just played like old missions over again just to say that I was playing the game, you know, just to get a little bit out of it. But like now, if I ever went back to playing that game, I know for a fact I would beat the game. I know for a fact that I beat it. But hey, it's not gonna happen. I don't have a Nintendo 64. I know when I was little, my father had all types of like game systems. So, but I'm a little bit of a collector, but not really. Well, I don't collect too many systems. I believe it or not, I used to have a Nintendo Wii U, but I gave it away. I gave it away to this girl, bro. Gave it away to this girl. Well, you know, this lady that I was trying to talk to, but it ain't working. This was a grown woman anyway, and I know for a fact that like if we weren't the same age, she was a little bit older than me. She was all right though. Like aesthetically, I like what she looked like, you know. But after a while, you know, you just go your own way. And I'm like, I see. She wasn't feeling me though. She was not feeling me, bro. I could tell she wasn't. Every once in a while, like you see someone that they're not interested. And so I'm like, I understand. I see. And it doesn't hit in the moment because it's, you know, you're thinking about all of the possibilities and how the relationship could work. You know, you see all the potential. It's like, yeah, if we just do this and that, maybe she'll give me a chance. But once I got out of that, I did not care anymore, bro. I did not care. And now, we definitely have work Monday. We don't have work tomorrow, but I could pop up and work. I could pop up and get hours. But I think that the reason why this stream is late, and to be perfectly honest, the reason why the streams haven't been really up there is probably because A, I've been busy, and two, when we went live yesterday to do the Just Chatting stream, no one tuned in. And usually it doesn't bother me to see no one tune into the stream because I know that when I first started the stream yesterday just wasn't there, you know. Well, how we doing? And so what I did was I ended the stream and I'm like, we'll come back to this, you know. We'll come back to the stream tomorrow, which is today, and we'll come back stronger. And but really tonight is clear, and tomorrow I have to buckle in and get more work done for like all of the postings that I have to post for Monday, and I want to do them tonight and Sunday so that Monday is clear and I can focus on next Saturday's load of work and have that done. What I really want to do is get a week ahead and stay a week ahead, because I know if I can stay a week ahead, I can be more present with the streams. It's just in order for me to lock in with everything, I have to read this, read that, and, you know, just lock in. And for me, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to connect what I'm studying with the day-to-day of my internship. And it's a little different. Grub, I'm not in the best mental place right now. I hear you, Will. I hear you. I'm waiting for my chat to load so I can see the whole message. I had to flip it on over to multi-stream. I'm just making sure these messages pop up. All right. What's going on, Will? You want to talk about it a little bit? We can have a chat. Also, I have to go do this stupid work outside soon that I don't want to. That I don't want to do because I did. I ain't gonna lie, Will. I was shoveling snow the past 2-3 days. My arm hurts. I'll be real with you. My arm hurts, to be honest. I did half of it a few days ago. It hurt me physically, and I always do it every year. And my mom claims she does it. Every once in a while, we just gotta power through. Like, I'll be real with you. I broke a shovel 2 days ago. I broke a shovel 2 days ago. And I'll be real with you. You think that like work cares, bro? Like, I can read you the text message that I got from work. And it wasn't even work, it's my internship. I could read you the text message that I got from them. The lady told me, she said, oh, you know, when you're not here, it, you know, disrupts the team. And I'm like, in real life, I'm like, don't you think I know that? I am not nonchalant when it comes down to this whole therapy thing. You know, like, I'm not just casually moving through and just taking days off. I'm like, I cannot get myself out this snow, bro. And what happened was, like, the shovel that I had to be out there and like dig through snow for like an hour and a half non-stop. You know, mind you, I'm bony baloney out there, but I still had to shovel of snow because I'm like, I may not be able to get to work today. But if I'm telling them that I'm going to be there tomorrow, and I said I'm going to be there tomorrow, now I made it a mission to get myself out of this snow. And the only thing that pissed me off a little bit was the fact that when I got home, someone else had took the parking space that I spent at least 4 to 6 hours shoveling myself out of just the day before, bro. And then it always dawns on me that no one cares about that. Like, and then people don't know. They didn't know. And so in that moment, I just let it go. And I didn't want to take someone else's parking spot. But at the same time, I was not going to sit there and shovel me out a new spot, park in that spot, come there the next day and see someone else take that one. So I'm like, unfortunately, like, I don't want to take anyone else's spot. I just think that the courtesy thing would be, if you are on the road and then you see a parking space that looks like someone had the, you know, if you see a clean parking space, 9 times out of 10, somebody might have dug themselves out of that parking space. And if you see that's the only one, and then you take it because it's convenient for you, man, you better park it out of space. I just let it go though. Like, I didn't let it beat me up about it. Did not let it beat me up about it. Did half of it a few days ago. Tired of all the scaring, yelling, and all this stuff makes me depressed and upset, gives me bad thoughts in my mind. And then I get treated as incapable. You're more capable than you know, Will. You're more capable than you know. Always try to give yourself the benefit of the doubt. Always try to give yourself a little bit of that grace. Some people just don't know how to communicate, and sometimes that's what it boils down to at the end of the day. Family in particular. Family has a tendency to kind of say whatever they want to say. And typically they may see no harm by it. Little known fact that sometimes what people say does have an effect on our mental, or it has an effect on the conversation that we're having with ourselves. And at the end of the day, I just say, take it a day at a time. Family is going to be family. At the end of the day, you do what you can, and take pride in what you were able to achieve, and let everything else go. Because you can score, you can do really well on something and someone still finds an issue with it. Some people aren't aware of how they come off. They're just out there talking for free. That's the only way that I can sum that up, make that make sense. That's how I look at it. That's how I look at it. I try not to get too deeply, more involved in it than absolutely necessary. And I know I said earlier that I have work tomorrow. I don't have work tomorrow. I have the opportunity to go work tomorrow, but I'm not. The reason I'm not going tomorrow is because I would rather go to work on the days that I'm absolutely scheduled for, so I know that, like, yeah, I'm here, let's deal with it, let's rock out. I don't like the idea of popping up to a place and then you have to deal with everyone else's problems and all of their shenanigans, like you didn't volunteer to get some work done today. And for some reason, it seems like that goes in one ear, out the other. So the way I see it, I look at it like, if that's the case, when I'm here, I'm here. When I'm not, I'm not. I'm going my own way. There is a conversation that I would like to have with them for the sake of everyone else working there. But is it feasible? Is it applicable? I don't know, bro. All I'm saying is this. If you're working at a company and they say something like, hey, we just made $98,000, yesterday, you can pay your workers more, right? You're gonna make you're gonna easily make that money back in like the next 2 days. It's possible. Don't say it isn't. Just don't like the idea that people lean with that, or they lead with that. And pretty much where I work, I realize that every job that I've been getting, whether it be an internship or not, has been predominantly women, bro. Oh, snap. Yeah. Yeah, well, it's always been that. Ever since I was little, every job I ever had pretty much was predominantly women. If not 50, at least 50% of them. Now, am I talking to them? It's a different story. Because I'm not. Are some of them cute? Yeah. Respectfully, though. And I keep my distance. I don't want for anything to be complicated, or I don't want anyone to take something the wrong way, and so I keep my distance. I'd rather keep my distance. I'm a little bony right now, but like I'm wondering, is there anything that I want to eat? Let me see. It's funny how I'm thinking about warm food, but then I just thought about eating cereal. Cereal was cold. I don't want to eat I don't want to eat soft food, bro. I don't want to eat soft food right now. Oh, I just thought of something. I just realized. Oh, there's bread. I bought. Look at me coming in clutch. Just realized I bought bread. Spent like $36 though. The most expensive thing that I bought was the ground beef that I bought. The ground beef that I bought was like $13.99. But it was the ground beef that comes in a little this thing. It's like a 2-cylinder little thing. It came like that. So typically what that is like 2 ground beef packets. So I'm like, I could buy 2 ground beef packets, so I could buy one of these. So I bought that. And typically what you do is you cut it right down the middle. That's 2 stacks of ground beef, 2 separate occasions. You gotta be crazy to make that whole thing. But yeah. I thought about the reason I thought about playing Once Human is because I thought about switching up what the home looks like. Or what I could do, I'm trying to see how I would build technically I could build on top of it. Yeah, I could technically build on top of it. I don't even know how I would raise the foundation, because I think the foundation is pretty much set. I'm just thinking of different things that I could do. I'm actually level 50 in the game now. Well, it's a decent game, don't get me wrong. I like it a lot. I really do like just the fact that I left one scenario, hopped into another one, and did everything over. You know what I want to look up real quick? What an Odachi. That's not an Odachi, but it sort of looks like one. I need to know. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. A lot of people like the swords they be buying. I still want an Odachi. That one actually seems like the longer ones, like the longer katanas. Swords. You were not what I'm looking at. You can customize a katana? Oh! I didn't know you could do that. Hold on. Why does that look like the dull version? I don't know the difference. I don't care about that. I'm just looking. You can really customize the whole thing. Swords. It's called the Hey Grubs. The song girl is here. We do a wooden katana. They charge $150 for a wooden katana. Then they have a training katana for. Oh, they have a bamboo katana. What's the difference though? I mean, wooden katana look regular. That's a practice one. These are all practice ones. Listen, just show me a wooden. I don't really understand why it's 200 though. You know, people be wanting Ninjato. Chinese sword. Some of these look crazy. Doing pretty decent. I hear you. I hear you.
Right off the bat, I already have a song. Lights, camera, action. Studiopolis Zone Act 1 inch.
Zone Act 1 inch. Isn't that is that Sonic? Yo, this one? I like the way that blade looks. I mean, I guess that one is 280 for a reason. Black and blue. Lightning sword. You know what's funny about this particular blade? It has a longer handle. But this is like the blade is shorter. This is just like it's a two-handed. It's a two-handed blade. How long is I wish there was like a side-by-side human comparison for that one. It looks really nice, but you kind of have to see it like that. What would that sword be? What would this particular sword be called? Because technically you could wield it with one hand, but you can also wield it with two. But it's not a Nowachi though. It's not that blade. It's not a Nowachi. No, Nagi. That's what it's called. I think it's called the Naginata. I might still be wrong because that blade doesn't look long at all. It looks nice, but I'm sure that's not what I'm looking at. Highest quality. I know this site has something.
I have a backlog of songs because I was waiting for this stream lol.
A backlog of songs. Let me see. Sonic? Let me look that real quick while I'm looking. I think is this the one? That blade does look long. Is this the blade I think it is? It's not the same blade, bro. That's why I don't need them showing me what this particular blade is not. Aha. The blade length is 71 centimeters. 104 centimeters. .35 to 36 inches. .71 centimeters. Is the typical You can't fool me. The katana blade, this blade is 71 centimeters long. A typical katana blade measures between 60 and 80. Oh. Is the Masamune a real sword? Yup, it's a real sword. The legendary Hanjo crafted a historical figure. Making it one of history's most famous missing artifacts. So you could get a replica. You won't get the real deal. So are we saying that Sephiroth had an Odachi? Like, bro, people really... Swords are really, like, expensive when you start looking at them. Ba-da-dum-bum-bum, ba-da-dum-bum-bum. It's a handmade Japanese katana. Swords aren't that expensive, but they can be, especially when you start looking. What's an Otachi? Ooh, this blade is 400. It'll probably take it a long time for them to ship something like that to you. Oh, look at this one. What? Why does the best looking one have to be $1 million? That blade doesn't even look long, actually. It looks like it though. What are the details on this? Okay, so the blade is 70 centimeters long. That looks like official tissue. But the other swords are probably longer than that. Like the other swords look longer than that. I don't know why they do. They just do. Like that one. This one is like the most distinctive one. Oh, it's Ichigo's. Anime inspired black Odachi. And it actually says in its name that it's an Odachi. Hand forged Odachi. This is a $600 edition. How tall would this sword be? Would this sword be just as tall as me? 138 centimeters. I would be taller than this sword.
Also Grubs, I actually have a stream game for you. This isn't some troll like lol play geometry dash scrub lol. It's an actually good game.
See, I knew it. Yeah, it would be as tall as me. And Odachi technically only has to have a blade of at least 3 shaku. The suka, or yeah, can vary. How tall is the Odachi? Blade of the weapon will have to exceed 35 inches. Which 35 inches to centimeters. I meant to say 35. So the blade would have to be greater than 88, at least pretty much 90 inches, right? I actually played Balatro Scarlet. I hated that game. Did not like it. Did not like it at all. Too many wild cards. Well, too many jokers. They all did something different. I couldn't beat it. So I'm like, nah, I want to get off now. So what about that other one then? .5 centimeters, 70. Something like 2 feet. So that blade that costs 1,500 isn't even a true Odachi. Because it isn't. It's a hand-forged Japanese Tachi samurai sword. Watch how I get all of the notifications. Hadouken. I think the closest that I'll get to like an Odachi. Do they not have fake ones? Cult of Athena. That's an Emperor Odachi sword. This sword is pulling my attention. It's not pulling my attention no more. Aha. Aha. Check this out. Let's take a blast down memory lane. Well, not memory lane, but history 101. The Nodachi, a formidable two-handed sword, was wielded by Japanese samurai warriors in battle, renowned for its remarkable reach and cutting power. It served as a weapon primarily intended for cleaving through enemy formations and demanded a high level of skill and strength to wield effectively due to its substantial size and weight. Absol proudly presents a diverse array of high-quality Odachi and Nodachi.
Grubby, I know you're all about Japanese and Chinese swords, but having Excalibur would be aura as hell. I mean, it's literally Excalibur.
That's goofy. Imagine having both. That'd be dirty. It says AB Swords or AB Sword proudly presents a diverse array of high quality Odachi and Nodachi swords, perfectly suited for collectors, martial artists, and enthusiasts alike. These swords are steeped in Japanese tradition and have a storied history of use by samurai warriors spanning centuries. Our Odachi and Nodachi swords are meticulously handcrafted by skilled artisans employing traditional Japanese techniques. We exclusively utilize the finest materials, including T10 steel and clay-tempered steel, ensuring that our swords exhibit both durability and razor-sharp edges. The extended, curved blades of our Odachi and Nodachi swords grant them unparalleled effectiveness in battle, designed to be wielded with two hands, of course, which is why we'll want one. They provide enhanced control and striking power. Additionally, our swords feature exquisite designs with ornate subas and handles, adding to their aesthetic allure. Whether you seek a traditional Odachi or Nodachi sword or desire a personalized creation, we cater to your needs. Our custom-made swords are tailored to your unique specifications, and our team collaborates closely with you to craft a sword that is distinctive and precisely aligned with your requirements. If you are in search of a top-tier Odachi or Nodachi sword, look no further than AB Sword. Our extensive selection...
Anyway, next Actually Good song is on the way, Colors Flying High opening movie version by Lin.
Is that from a video game? Or a movie, clearly. Our unwavering commitment to quality craftsmanship guarantees that you will receive a sword that seamlessly melds beauty with functionality. Persona 5 Royale. Shin do who can. Colors flying high. Lin. There's always a commercial. There's always a commercial. These Odachis do not look... Actually, I think you just really like Persona 5 Royale. Isn't that a fighting game? Then you gotta pay like tax depending on where it's coming from. Interesting. San Francisco, Los Angeles. See, I'm over here like just reading up on swords and stuff. Oh, also, Grubby, how into Electro Swing are you? I will take it I'm not into Electro Swing because I don't know what it is. Per se. Then, try it out.
Behind this family's financial future is their advisor, helping them grow their wealth.
That almost seemed like poking for a second. Let me see. How to build. My actual bewilderment here in this. Dang, this song is 5 minutes long? It's decent. Now I want to listen to this.
What if there was a technology where humans could live like animals by pretending to be an animal?
No. It's bad enough people already pretending to be what they're not. Now we got people pretending to be animals on top of that. All of this nonsense, bro. Nonsense! Now this is more my speed. What did they do to her face? I don't like that. That's not her. That's not her. Fix it! What do I want to eat? I don't have... Oh, I can make sandwiches. I really could make sandwiches. Here we go. With another video. Ooh, get it. Hey, 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 get it. Video games on a Sunday. Taking a nap and then I'm waking up on Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. What you talking about? And then it is Sunday. Then a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. Oh, I said that backwards. Woo-hoo-hoo. You talking to? Who you talking to? You hear me? Eight. I think the last time we played GoldenEye, I think they ended up saying, "Oh, some kind of copyright thing," and I'm like, "Bro, if I was playing the game and I paused it, they would have a problem with it." And I don't really appreciate that. Okay. Yeah. Hey, Scarlett, you know how many games are coming out in February that I'm looking forward to? At least 3. At least 3. And I've been thinking about which one I wanted to play. Now, to sit here and say that we should wait until the end of February to bring a stream to you guys is crazy. The coin, I can't get too crazy, honestly. And so I know that there are 3 games coming out in February, and at the same time, at least 2 of those games I would like to play. But then it's, well, there are no buts. The reception, you know? I want my people to tune in, and I need to figure out what I'm going to do to get the engagement back up. And I think the only way to, like, that will only happen depending on what I'm playing, you know? YouTube Live, my YouTube people don't seem to really like a lot of the live gameplays, you know? And I'm really trying to work on that. But the YouTube videos, they like a lot. They like more than me playing a game for 6 hours. So I think save the live streams for Twitch and then go live with a video game that I'm really looking forward to playing and play that. And you know, YouTube gets to just chatting and just post you know, videos and just do what I can. It would have been interesting to see if TikTok would have blew up, you know, for us. Because some of our YouTube videos and YouTube shorts have done really well, and I think like if that was posted to like TikTok, then maybe that would be okay. But you can always just make, I can always probably make a new TikTok and post things up there. I can always make a new one. Because that way I can pay attention to it and I can be more on top of it. But it would just be me posting. But you know, I'm not a consumer of TikTok content, which is kind of funny to say, because if I'm watching YouTube Shorts, there could be a chance that either it came from TikTok or is going to be posted on TikTok. So in some way, shape, or form, you're kind of watching TikTok content. Considering that TikTok was the kind of did it first, and then YouTube Shorts and Instagram Reels came out. Here we go with another video. Boom, 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 boom. Isn't that new 007 game coming out? I think it's coming out in March. Ring ding 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 da dun ding 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 da dun dun ding dun ding 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 da dun dun dee dum bee dum dum and dee dum dum bum 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 da bum 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 dun dun dun. Here we go with another video. Hey. Hit me with that Devil May Cry 2 Divinity Statue Ost. I'm trying to think of another tune that I could just let chill. Ooh. All I have to do is find the one that I like. Isn't the soundtrack the ones that go I never knew I don't know the name of it though. I'm gonna find it. Nope. Nope. I think this is it. It's coming. Okay. Get it. Hey. What if they made a new win back game, bro? I know there are a lot of people that won't know what that game is about. Dun, dun, dun. Dun. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. As you can tell, I still remember. Bro, these are like PlayStation 2, Nintendo 64 games, man. Dang, there's so many games out there that like old games I would have loved to play. Isn't there another one? I'm gonna let it do its thing because I feel like there's a second half that we're not hearing. We're gonna hear it though. Have no fear. Have no fear. I just think that it's what we do need on the channel. We need new games. We need new games, and I just have to go crazy with the YouTube content. Not to mention, bro, if I'm being real, I'm a student, just like I'm thinking a decent portion of my community are students as well. It's week 2 for me. I can only imagine, you know, people have to do work and all of that stuff. And so we're kind of like growing together. And one of the what I'm really hoping and what I'm really kind of wishing, pushing and moving for is that I will be just a couple months away from graduating from my master's program, and I promise like I'll do whatever it takes to get there, bro. Do whatever it takes. I have no choice. I'm like halfway there, you know. I'm like halfway there. I have 1 year down. Right? Yep, we did the summer, fall. This is the spring, then summer, then fall. I don't think there's gonna be another one after that. Because fall, yeah, I think my very last semester is gonna be like spring, and that's it. That'll be it. I'm just like, when I first started the semester back up, like last week, when I tell you, there was some part of me that was just thinking about like what I needed to do. I'm like, Josh, you just got to get back into it. You know, I got back into it, had all of my assignments posted, did okay, and I just have to keep up the momentum. You know, don't even think about, don't think on it too hard. You know, like too deeply, too much, all of that stuff. I just want to do what I can, take it one day at a time, and I have been. And this past week was okay. You know, like, had a couple conversations with the ladies. You know, I felt pretty decent. Had to shovel myself out of snow, broke the shovel, but I kept my word. Like, I told them I would be there. I just had to dig myself out of some snow. I did that, rocked out. You know, I did what I could, and I did my thing. I did my thing. I just have to keep at it. Next. Office is quiet. Next. Oh, health is bony. Next. Oh yeah, Winback doesn't have any audible cutscenes. All of the cutscenes in Winback, like, they just have words. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. All of the cutscenes, you don't